Hi, welcome to your mind-body connection. My name is Xandra, and I'm so grateful that you decided to join me for this yoga sculpt class today. So we will be mixing throughout our yoga practice some hand weights to build into our strength, and then also some cardio bursts to increase our heart rate and get that cardio health in the mix. Feel free to add in your own music if that helps inspire you and motivate you. But before you get started, make sure that you do have your hand weights. I did grab 2 sets. I like to switch out. So I have 8s and 3s, but feel free to go lighter throughout the practice or even drop the weights in the moment if that feels better for you. But let's go ahead and get started in our child's pose. So bringing your big toes together, knees out wide, shift your hips back, and then really stretch forward through the arms. So start to feel the stretch into the shoulders, all the way down into your low back and your hips. And then just start to deepen your breath, settling into your body, settling into the present moment, just noticing how you feel right here, right now. And as you practice today, you are making your own personal adjustments to whatever best serves you in the moment. And now walking your hands over to the right, and we'll place our left hand on top of our right hand. So your elbows are lifted. Now cradle your head in between your arms, and then start to drop your left shoulder towards your mat. So feeling a little bit of that deeper stretch into the outer left shoulder, down into the left side body. Now walking your hands through center and over to the left. So placing your right hand on top of your left, cradle your head in between your arms, and then start to drop your right shoulder towards the mat. Keep breathing deeply in and out of your nose. Now walking your hands back through center and make your way into tabletop position, hands and knees. Moving through some cycles of cat-cow. So as you inhale, drop your belly, lift through the heart. Exhale, round into your spine, press the earth away from you. Inhale, belly drops, feel into your spinal extension. Exhale, rounding into your spinal flexion. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale into cat, hug navel in towards your spine. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Now coming back to neutral, and then lifting your right foot up towards the ceiling, so keeping your right knee bent, and just start to draw circles with your knee. So opening up here through our hips. And then go ahead and go the opposite direction. Now just lengthen your right foot back behind you, plant the ball of your foot towards the back of your mat, and then just shift a little bit back and forth. Now release your right knee down, switching sides. So with your left knee bent, left foot goes up towards the ceiling, and then start to draw circles with your knee. Keeping your gaze down, your breath deep. And then opposite direction. Now plant the ball of your left foot towards the back of your mat space, and then again, just shifting back and forth. So awakening into our wrists. Stay grounded through your hands, knuckles of your fingers. Now bringing your left knee down, and then just take a moment, sit back onto your heels, reach the arms back behind you, interlace, draw the shoulder blades together. Option to take your gaze up or even drop your head back if that feels good. And then releasing back through to tabletop and into your downward facing dog. Lift your hips up, lengthen your spine, and then just start to walk your dog here, pedal your feet back and forth. Now drop your heels closer towards the earth. Inhale, shift forward into your plank pose, up or push up. Exhale, shift back into down dog. So just start to feel into your shoulders more here. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, press back. One more time. Inhale, shifting forward, strong core. Exhale, lengthen back. Now inhale, shift forward into your plank pose. Drop your knees and then slowly lower all the way to your belly. Hug your elbows in on the way down. Cobra pose. Inhale, press into the palms. Lift and lengthen your spine up. And then exhale, release all the way back down. Curl the toes, press back to plank. Downward facing dog. Now moving through our 4-part vinyasa. Inhale, shift forward, plank. Strong core. Exhale, lower just halfway, chaturanga. Hug the elbows in. You can either lower to the belly for cobra or come into your up dog, arms straight, thighs are lifted. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lengthen your hips up and back. Drop your head lower towards the mat. And just check in with the quality of your breath. Keep it smooth, slow, and steady in and out of your nose. Now walking your feet all the way forward, standing forward fold. Feet hip width apart, bend into your knees, grab onto opposite elbows, and then just sway from side to side, ragdoll. Let your upper body truly hang heavy over your legs. Now release your hands towards your feet. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen forward, nice long spine. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Again, inhale, halfway lift, lengthen forward. Exhale and fold. Now inhale, rise all the way up, lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands to heart center, ground and center yourself here. Just taking it breath by breath, pose by pose, moment by moment, doing the best that you can. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, plant your palms, step back into plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now starting to add on some cardio bursts into our sun salutation A. But remember that everything is an invitation. It's not an obligation. You take what you need and release what you don't. Take a deep inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, either step or lightly hop top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. So coming into our squats, inhale, reach the arms up. And then exhale, squat, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down, sweep back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step back into plank pose. 5 yogi push-ups. You have the option to drop your knees for more support. Inhale, shift a little forward, hug your elbows in. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, lower. Lift, lower. One more, inhale. Exhale, and then inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now shift forward into plank pose, coming into mountain climbers, 30 seconds. So start to hug your knees in towards your elbows. You can go a little slower, you can go quicker, whatever feels right. Almost there, halfway. Stay with it, feel your heart rate go up, getting that great cardio health mixed into our yoga practice. All right, downward facing dog, stretch back. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, travel forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, squat down, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squat down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep your spine long. 2 more. Last one. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plank pose. 5 yogi push-ups. Take them at your pace. Keeping that lift through your heart. Hug your elbows in on the way down. Keep your core strong. And then after that last one, you lower all the way down, cobra or up dog, meeting back in downward facing dog. Let's take a cleansing breath here, in through the nose, out of your mouth. Shift forward into plank pose. This time, mountain climbers, knee to opposite elbow. So twisting under, ready and go. So just 30 seconds here. You're doing great. It's not easy to show up sometimes for a class like this, but you're gonna feel so good the rest of the day. Last 10 seconds, you got it. And then press back, downward facing dog. Feel the changes already in your body and your mind. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or float, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, hands to heart. Lasana A, feet hip width apart, coming into our squats. Inhale, reach. Exhale, get low, sweep the arms back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, get low. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Last one. And then rise up. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, plank pose. 5 yogi push-ups. Shift a little forward, lower halfway, press up and lower, lift and lower. Just 2 more, finish out strong. Last one, and then take it all the way down into your cobra or up dog, downward facing dog. Shift forward into your plank. Mountain climbers, we're just going knee to elbow like we did that first round. So start to go. Again, you can go slower. You can really pick up the pace. What feels best for you in this moment? So good to maintain cardio health, muscular strength, and also getting all the benefits of our yoga practice in as well. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release, child's pose. You deserve a moment of rest, allowing your body to soften. Slowing down the rhythm of your breath, slowing down your heart rate. And just check in with how you're feeling. We are moving to a place where we do feel the challenge. We do feel the positive changes that we're creating, but not to the point where we are getting overly fatigued or compromising the body in any way. Now making your way back into your downward facing dog. And we'll start to move through our yoga flow. So we'll do the first one without weights, and then we'll add in our weights. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, travel forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, sit back into your heels, back into your hips. Arms can either reach high or hands can come to the heart center. Now you have the option to challenge your balance here. Shift the weight forward into the balls of your feet. Lift your heels. And we're maintaining that smoother, slower cadence to our breath. Inhaling and exhaling out of your nose. Last moment here. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Now inhale, rise all the way up, mountain pose. Exhale, cactus your arms open through the heart. Inhale, reach back high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, vinyasa, moving through it. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, step your foot forward. Drop your knee for a moment. So coming into our low lunge, interlace your hands against your right thigh. Drop into your hips, your front knee, feeling the stretch into your left hip flexors and psoas. Now with your back toes curled, lift your back knee up, high lunge. Now stretch the arms up and over. Steady yourself through your feet, gazing softly at one point. Now hinging forward, sweep the arms back. Feel that lift through your heart. Gazing down, maintain that steady gaze, and then shift forward into your warrior three. Hips are level, power back through your left heel, anchor down through the right foot, and then feel the activation of your core, your center, the seat of your power. That brings a lot of stability into our balance. Last moment here, you got it. Now we're coming back into our high lunge. Inhale, reach the arms high. Cactus your arms. Take a very deep breath in. And then exhale, bring your forearms together. And then inhale, open back out. Steady yourself here. Take one more deep breath in. Full breath out. Now inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, open, warrior two. Adjusting your feet, feeling now into this external rotation of your hips. Right knee drawing closer towards the pinky edge of your foot. Now flipping your palms up, settle your shoulder blades down your back. Start to lean forward, extended side angle. Right forearm can come to your right thigh, or you can start to work your right hand closer down towards the ground. Gazing wherever it feels best for your neck. Now come all the way up, warrior two. And then as you exhale, bring your hands all the way down. Step back into your plank pose. Moving through your vinyasa, or just press back, downward facing dog. What feels best at this point? Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step your foot all the way forward. Drop your back knee first. Interlace hands against your left thigh and drop into the lunge. Tailbone draws down, low belly hugs in and up. And then we're feeling the stretch through the right hip flexors, the psoas. Keep grounding down through your feet. Lift your back knee and then rise on up, high lunge. Find steadiness, strength, and also feel a sense of lightness and lift through the upper body. Take one more deep breath in. And then hinge forward, exhale. Arms are sweeping back, shoulder blades draw together. Now keep gazing at one point. Shift the weight forward, warrior three, dialing your right toes straight down. It's okay to wobble, it's okay to fall. Some days our balance is awesome, other days it's really challenging, but it's all part of the practice, moving into a place of acceptance. And you are just doing the best that you can. That's what it's all about. Find lightness as you land. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, cactus your arms. Open the heart. And then work your forearms together. Open back out. Inhale, reach the arms high. Exhale, spin your back heel down. Open up, warrior two. Making those adjustments with your feet, your legs, your arms. Feel energy from your left hand all the way back into the right. Breathe. Now flipping your palms up, Feel how that settles the shoulder blades a little bit more down your back. Now hinging forward, extended side angle. So forearm can come to thigh, right arm up and over the head. And maybe you start to work a little bit closer towards the earth. What feels best for your hips? Inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale all the way down, moving through your vinyasa. Now here is where we add in our weights through that flow. So option to go heavier, to go lighter, up to you to switch it out, drop them all together. Keep listening to the wisdom of your body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, travel forward, top of the mat. Inhale, flatten your back, lengthen forward. Exhale, bow and fold. Now coming into our chair pose with our weights, we're moving into our rows. So back is nice and flat here. We're hinging forward as we press our hips back. You're rooting down evenly through your feet. Now start to just row it back. Elbows are close into the body as you draw them back in space. And you're just feeling into the shoulder blades, squeezing closer together, building some great strength for the arms, the shoulders, and the upper back. We just have 3 more. Last 2. Finish out strong. And then release to your fold. So you have the option to hold your weights as you move through your vinyasa. You can plant your palms down to move through the flow if that feels better for you. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee towards your chest, round forward. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, step your feet in between your hands. Now I am going to decide to go lighter here for where we're going next. So option to switch it out, like I said before, if you need to. We're coming all the way up into our high lunge and then coming into bicep curls with the option to bend your back knee. Okay, so as you bend your elbows, bending the back knee up to how low you go there. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, total of 10, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and 10. Now hinge forward, tricep kick back. Start with a bend to your elbows and then draw the arms back. We're coming back into that 10 count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring your weights, hands to heart center, shift forward, warrior 3. So as we come here, you have the option to work your arms in a different position, right? Most challenging would be forward with the weights, up to you. Coming into some toe taps, so stay strong through your standing leg, and then just tap your left toes down and lift up. Tap down, lift up. This is also giving you some balance. 4, 5, 6, almost there. 7, I know that right leg is talking to you. 8, 9, and 10. Come back through warrior 3, and then big step back into your high lunge. Now cactus your arms. Stabilize through your legs. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug the weights, the elbows together. Inhale, open back out. Exhale, hug it in. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw in. 4, 5, soften your eye gaze. 6, 7, almost there, you're doing great. 8, we're in it together. 9, and last one. Now just bring your weights down and then spin your back heel down. Open up, warrior two. So palms up, warrior two. And then coming into some rotations of our shoulders. So you're drawing the arms forward, internal rotation, and then back, external rotation. Forward and back. Forward and back. Just a couple more. Last one. And then come back through to center, little pulses. Feeling into the strength. So maybe if you do have heavier weights, you're deciding to switch it out or even drop it all together. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So let's give our front leg a break here. Reverse triangle. So stretch back, reach back with the right arm as you slide your left hand down. Now moving back, warrior two, into our extended side angle. So forearm to thigh or a little bit closer to the ground, and then reach the top arm up and over. Now we're drawing the elbow down and back, up and over, down, reach. Last 3, 2, finish out one more, and then holding here, the option to stay or reach forward through the right arm. So legs are turned on, core is strong. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then weights back to your heart center. Come all the way back up, straighten the front leg, and then rotate down, moving into your plank pose. Okay, so just bring your weights to the side, and we're coming into shoulder taps. So left hand to right shoulder, bring it down, right hand to left. And then you're just alternating. Gonna be here for about 30 seconds. Try to keep your hips more level rather than moving the hips a lot to work through it. You're doing so good. Knees can always drop as well. Getting so strong. Just a little bit longer, last 5 seconds. Go ahead and even yourself out from side to side. And then down dog, maybe a child's pose at this moment if you need to give your shoulders and wrists a break. And then we'll move into our left side. You're doing so good. Let's take a cleansing, clearing breath, releasing any judgment, any doubt, any expectations in through the nose. Let it all go. Open mouth, exhale. Now working back forward to the top of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So I am going heavier here for our chair work. Coming all the way up. So chair pose, this time we're doing our reverse flies. So as you bend into your knees, press back into your heels, into your hips, weights start together, a little bend through the elbows, spine is long, back is flat, gaze down, and then work your arms out and together. Out and together. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're doing a total of 15 here. 10, 11, feel your strength. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Now we're holding our chair, little pulses. Adding on just a little bit more challenge. Breathe deeply here. I know that heart rate does increase when we bring our strength training in, but remain calm through the mind, strong through the mind and the body as you move through this. Now release, forward fold, let it go. You can have the weights in your hands as you move through your vinyasa or release them. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, step forward, grabbing your weights, coming to your high lunge. So take a moment, steady yourself, and then we're working into our bicep curl, option to bend your back knee as well. Ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, back in it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now hinge forward, tricep kickbacks, hug the elbows in, keep that connection to your core as you hover above your thigh. And then draw the arms back, bend and back in. Lift, bend. 3, 4, 5. Notice where you can soften. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Moving into our warrior 3. So up to you how you position your arms. If you want more of a challenge, arms can come back, out, or forward. And then we come into our toe tap. So this actually is helpful for our balance as we stabilize when we tap the toes down. Ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Feel into the burn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lift back up. And then a big step back, high lunge, cactus the arms, open through the chest. And then we hug the elbows in together. Inhale, open up. Exhale, draw in. Open and in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now bring your weights together, open up, warrior 2. So palms are up here as we open out. And then coming back to that internal and external rotation of our shoulders. So go in and out, in and out. Feel into the strength you're building. Last 3, 2, and 1. Now coming into that little pull. So there's some bend into your elbows. You're feeling into all of it, right? The physical challenge you may be experiencing, the mental, right? We are steadying ourselves into all this growth and change that we are creating. And then now release, just come into that reverse triangle. So little break through the front legs, stretch, open up. And then we move into our extended side angle. Okay, so this is where we draw the elbow down and back. So you decide if you go a little bit lower with your left arm, you can. Now start to hug down and back, reach, lower, and lift. 3, 4, last one, 5. Now we hold, turn on the strength of your core. If you are deciding to lift and lengthen, start drawing your right shoulder back a little bit more. Reach, breathe as deeply as you can. And then come all the way up, straighten through the front leg. And then pivot, release, move through your vinyasa. Now making your way to a seated position, and we're gonna come into some core strength, option to add our weights in as well. So coming into boat pose, I am gonna grab one of my heavier weights here. You can have 2 of your weights together if you'd like, but we're working into our side abdominals and then also front core work, hip flexors. A lot is turned on here in your body as far as muscular strength. So bringing your weight towards your heart center, and you can keep your heels down the whole time. We're finding that point between our sit bones and our tailbone as we lift our shins up. And then we're just working to the right center, to the left center. So don't worry about how many you're doing, right? We're just gonna work through it for a little bit of time. Stay lifted through your chest. Soften the muscles in your face. Keep hugging low belly in and up. Doing your best to squeeze the inner knees, thighs together. Keep reaching up through the crown of your head. We are almost there. We're doing 2 more from side to side. Last one. Amazing job. And then come through center, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release your legs forward, lift and lengthen, and then forward fold. Drop your head, relax your chest towards your thighs. Breathe deeply here. So if you lost that smoother, deeper cadence to your breath, bring it back in. And then lifting all the way up, work your right foot up and over for your cow face pose. So you're working left heel towards your right outer right hip, and then continue to cross right knee over your left knee. And then we'll just come into the half position through the arms. So right hand to the nape of the neck, grab hold of your right elbow with your left hand. And then you can stay upright or you can start to forward fold from this point. But working some good hip opening and shoulder stretch here for all that work you did in your practice today. Now lifting up and releasing. Switch sides, so cross left knee over the right knee, right heel closer to left hip. Sitting up nice and tall first, and then left hand to the nape of the neck. Grab hold, lift high, stay, or start to forward fold here. Take one more cycle of breath. And then lifting up, and now we'll make our way into a wide-legged forward fold. So lengthening your legs out, ground down through your seat. And then we want to feel the frontal hip bones roll forward, tailbone draw back to then fold rather than letting the tailbone tuck under and then rounding a lot through the spine to forward fold. So take a deep breath in, lift and lengthen, and then start to fold into it. You can also grab onto your feet for leverage here as you drop into the fold. But just notice the changes that you have created through this practice. Feeling stronger, more energized, more focused, ready to take on any new challenges that may come your way because you got through this as well. Now coming all the way up to a cross-legged position, sitting up nice and tall, bring the arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, open through your heart, option to drop the head back. And then now lifting your head back up, bring your hands to the right side of your body, hug your right elbow in, and then drop your right ear towards your shoulder, feeling into the stretch through the left side of your neck, all the way into your left shoulder. Now coming back up, switching sides, working your hands to the left side of your body, hug your left elbow back, and then drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Just feeling into this neck release, shoulder release, all the good strength that you built. We are now stretching out. Now coming all the way up. And just bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly, close down your eyes. And just take a few deep breaths, settling into stillness. Observing how you feel now in your body and your mind. And feeling grateful that you have time in your day to carve out for you, to feel healthier, stronger, more connected to yourself. And then just opening your eyes. Thank you so much for joining me for this yoga sculpt practice. I hope to see you soon. And in the meantime, take good care of yourself.